Hi everybody, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, Another Yarn. Thank you so much for joining me today. I greatly appreciate it. Do you know what today is? Have I been talking about it? I don't know. What is today? Oh my gosh, today is another crochet along. I've been looking forward to this one, although I don't think I'm ready to start, not gonna lie. Okay, so last week they put out, on the 1st of October, they put out for Universe in Bloom, a sheep geese, maybe. That name of yarn, that beautiful yarn that I know what it is when I see it, but I don't know how to say it, that one. Yeah, it is a crochet along, and it's a big crochet along. I have never done one like this. And I was looking at, the preamble stuff and everything when I was supposed to have, like read really into and everything last week, but didn't because, hey, life, just saying life, right? This is a 12-week immersive project. I will be good if it's a 12-month project, and I will not even feel bad at all. Did we see pictures? Okay, that's folded. Folded doesn't help us much. Do we have a, there we go. This, look at this. Do we see those beautiful, beautiful colors for that extremely large, very intricate, gorgeous blanket? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Gee, can you guess which colors I picked? Oh yeah, the ones in the middle. Look at that, let me show it again. Yeah, I picked that one in the middle. Yep, there you go. I would love to say I'm gonna just be on this and start it and right caught up, but have we forgotten about Alice? Have we forgotten what happened to Alice, or shall I say what hasn't happened to Alice? Poor little Alice. I have another crochet along, my Alice in Wonderland crochet along blanket, and I have it going in worsted weight and DK weight, and then I have just the center square in thread crochet because I thought it was adorable, right? And it stalled. But okay, you want to see the yarns that I got in person? Of course. I showed it when I first got them from Wool Warehouse. Look at this. And I got this huge bag that went with it. That is so cool. And it holds all of them. It holds the entire kit. That's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's surprising. It's great. And then on here, there's a little tag. And on the fabric tag, it says, look what I made. So I can sew that to my blanket, on the corner of my blanket when I'm done, if I choose to. And then there's this QR code. You can scan the QR code for the pattern and a letter from the designer. Deidre Uys, U-Y-S is her name. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's U-Y-S is the name. Scan the code and you can get that letter and then the pattern. You can also go out to the Sheepgy site. I should be able to link it down below if I don't forget, but no guarantees on that because I've not been doing so much on the linking lately, but it's okay. If you guys ask me in the comments, chances are I will go ahead and add it afterwards if I've forgotten, just letting you know. Yeah, so I have this gorgeous bag. Is there a ringing in there? Do I have a bell? Do we hear ringing? What would be in here that would be, oh, yeah, okay. I don't know why that's in there. That is, I don't know why that's in there. Just a little, but I heard that jingling up against one of the knitting needles. I'm like, there should be no bells in there. There's no bells and whistles. None. I have not worked with this yarn before. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, other people have, obviously. They're in business, right? Nobody's ever worked with it. How are you going to stay in business? But this is the Sheep Geese Color Crafter. Maybe I said it right. Anti-pilling yarn. I got this from Wool Warehouse before all the tariffs hit. It's a value acrylic yarn in their country, just like Big Twist and everything else is in our country, right? No big deal. Gorgeous. I like the way it feels. It is one of those Oeko-Tex standard yarns, which means it's tested against a lot of harmful chemicals that can really irritate your skin. This is 100% premium acrylic. Very nice. It's DK weight, anti-pilling. Yardage, I don't know. A lot. This one's color, I can't pronounce that. Why am I getting things I can't pronounce? I would call it chartreuse, but that's not the name of it. There's 300 meters in here. 300 meters. And of course I had to get the one with the chartreuse in it. And I've got, that one's the coral color that goes with it. And I got some fuchsia in there because, I wanted the brights. I wanted the wow in your face. Of course, it's not going to match my furniture at all, but it doesn't have to, does it? No, it does not. And it's going to be a while before I get it done because poor Alice, poor Alice needs love. Alice needs love. She didn't do anything wrong. She's still pretty. I mean, we can't just throw Alice in the corner. That's not very nice. So I have all these beautiful, oh, there's some yellow. Oh, I got some bright yellows in here too. See, look, I got bright yellows. I have all these gorgeous colors. Looking so forward to playing with this. I'm gonna put this back in the pretty organza bag to keep it from getting whatever on it. There, but I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Are you guys making this? Did you decide to make one of these? Either Alice, we love Alice, either Alice or this Universe in Bloom that's just starting. And the goal, oh, has it already been 2 months? Did I start Alice 2 months ago? I might have, because I remember thinking, I've really got to get a move on. I've got 2 months before this Universe in Bloom becomes in handy, or not comes in handy, but comes into fruition. And I'd like to get one of the blankets done. And my husband teased me because I started Alice with worsted weight yarn because I had that on hand with all the colors from the Big Twist, because when Joann Fabric went out of business earlier in the year, I think I single-handedly tried to buy them out. It wasn't my brightest move. No, it was not. But I think I tried to as much as I could. So I actually had it on hand. And it's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger than the DK version. And then I started it because I ordered these at the same time. I ordered my Universe in Bloom, and I ordered the Alice and the DK. But you know, I'm like a kid. I got excited, and I had the colors on hand. So of course I had to start it in worsted weight yarn, and it's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger, and I'm running out of time. That's a Christmas present. That's a Christmas present. I got my socks done, or at least the minimum amount. You know, I still have socks on the needles. We know this, but I got the minimum amount that I like to do for Christmas. So I'm good with that. And then I add this extra layer of trying to get Alice done. Poor Alice. I'm just saying, she's so pretty. And yeah, poor Alice. And she's not done. And I made a commitment to me that I want to give that to my daughter-in-law. Does she know that I want to give that to her? No. You're like, yeah, but you've been saying it on the channel for a while. I know, but she doesn't watch my channel. You know, my kids don't watch my channel. Like every once in a while they might, but you know, they don't watch my channel, so that's not a big deal. They get other things that they do. You know, I don't want to watch Mom. I know, kids, right? Just put it on the background and let it play. Nope, they're not gonna do that. So, terrible. So I want to get that done. And if I don't get it done by Christmas, it's not going to be a heartache. I will make sure that I give her something else that she may or may not enjoy. Because, I mean, think about it. When we get something for somebody else, we don't know 100% if they're going to enjoy it. We do our best. So I will definitely do my best. And I mean, even for the blanket, for that matter, that is my best guess at what something that she might like. And it's so bright and beautiful. Of course I want to do that. And that is for somebody else. So there's a chance I might get that done quicker than this one, because Universe in Bloom I'm planning on for me. And I've never done one like this. The Alice has all the fun stuff on it. But it's just so many rows for the beginning square and everything. But this is huge, right? And you're changing colors. Not every single round, but I would guess pretty doggone close to it. You know, you're doing a lot of fun stuff with that, different colors. You're gonna have lots and lots of ends to deal with, massive techniques. I think it's gonna be a stretch of my crochet skills. At times, probably a stretch of my patience and a little frustration. That's okay. This year I dubbed as my year of failure, which means I have to go out on a limb. I have to try some things. And this is out of my wheelhouse. I've never done one like this. So if you guys haven't done one before, or even if you have, it doesn't matter, join in, or feel free to, or pick a different thing that you might like, something that you're like, I'll finish this, but I don't, you know, that's cool for you. That's a little too wild for me. I get it. Okay. I picked the wild colors. Of course I did. And I'd commented probably last year, maybe more than that. I don't know. If I were to ever do one of these blankets, I would have to get a kit. My color sense on trying to put that many colors together to make the pops and make it look cool, I don't think I'd be very successful. And I say that for a couple reasons. Well, for one, I know me. I've lived in my skin for as many years as I am old. And the other one is, I've kind of seen some of the things, or just, yeah, And what I didn't want to happen is I've gone through blankets like this. All right, so what I was saying, sorry, I had a little coughing fit. I have done, and well, I've not done, I've looked through lots and lots of patterns that other people have made, blankets similar to this, right, where you're changing all the colors and you want the pop and everything else, and definitely different shawls. And some people have executed that beautifully. They have a great color sense. They were able to get the yarn exactly the way they wanted it to. And other people were not able to execute it, in my opinion, because we all like things differently, quite as well. It's, you know, and that's not being rude, but we all like different color combinations. And I didn't want, for my first blanket, for me to try to put together the right colors, try to make sure that I had enough of each yarn. And I didn't want to try to mix and match my own DK versions to make it a little bit smaller and and have that sent to me. I thought that it would be best to just get the kit, and that is exactly what I did. I'm thrilled that I got the kit. I mean, both of these are first for me, getting the kit for Alice because I do have the DK weight kit for her, and getting the kit for the Universe in Bloom. These are things that I've always wanted to do and just were not in a position in life to be able to do such things. You know what I'm getting at. I mean, as we progress through life, we change just a little bit, and some things that were out of our reach previously are no longer out of our reach. So that was a huge splurge for me to be able to do that. I'm looking forward to working on it. I also know reality. Alice needs to come first. Alice needs, I promised myself that I was going to give Alice away for Christmas. So I should probably stop talking about her and actually work on her. I don't think you guys really believe that I'm going to do that, though, because I don't really believe that I'm going to do that right away. I know that's terrible. I should be more convincing. I tell you, I should be more convincing, but I'm not. But that's my goal. That is my goal. And you know, it's good to have goals. It really, really is. I have successfully completed multiple of my goals for this year, and others, they might get pushed off a little, but that's all right. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So far, I think you guys are enjoying what I'm doing, at least the comments down below. The people who do comment, not everyone comments. I get that. I know I watched quite a few people on YouTube for years and never commented, although I was watching them every day. So hello to all of you lurkers. I appreciate you also. I'd love to hear what your opinion is. You know, feel free to comment and at least like the stuff, because it's really important to YouTube. I don't understand how they use their algorithms, but they do. It's important to them. So that's how that works. Anyway, I just wanted to pop on here and tell you that it is kickoff day. We've already had the instructions, or the get ready. Here's what you're going to need, right? The preamble stuff. How exciting is that? And now go for it. You can start working on it. Get your crochet hooks ready. Maybe you did swatches already. Maybe you're just going to jump right in with the hook that they say, but have at it. Let me know if you're making it. I know I am not the only one who got a kit. I know Erin from Crafting Kitty also got a kit. Why do I know this? Because she instigated me into getting a kit. If it weren't for her, I would not have purchased this. So if you don't watch Erin, definitely go check her out. We instigate each other all the time, back and forth. She gets me to get things that I didn't necessarily need at that moment, and I get her to get things that I'm pretty sure, being sent, she's also doing a Yarn Management Monday, doesn't necessarily need at that moment. But it's all in good nature. It is all in good fun. And you know, I'm really happy that she did this, because it's pushing me out there. It's pushing me to do something that I've wanted to do and just didn't quite have the guts to do it. And it was just in an excited frenzy of buying at Wool Warehouse, and there you have it. I have it in my hot little hands. All right, everybody. With that, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever it happens to be. And I will talk to you again later. Bye-bye.